Since moving to Japan 3 years ago, I've been documenting my life and travels here in my watercolor sketchbooks. Let me share the most memorable scenes from the 4 seasons as seen through my paintbrush. Spring is perhaps the most popular season in Japan, with the iconic sakura cherry blossoms. My favorite variety is the lesser-known kawazu sakura with its vivid pink petals. They bloom as early as February, before its more famous cousin, the Somei Yoshino sakura, which is a lighter pink. Despite its reputation for over-tourism, I still really enjoy Kyoto's sakura season. Honest advice? Forget about the major tourist spots, the famous temples and shrines, and just wander aimlessly through the ancient and quiet back streets. You'll find so many hidden gems that are just as pretty and much more peaceful. Leading up to May, Tokyo Tower is decorated with hundreds of colorful koi flags swimming in the air to celebrate Children's Day. It's a very cute sight. Then comes the wisterias, blooming in pink and purple waves across the country. I visited Kawachi Wisteria Garden in Kyushu during the peak of the flowers, and it felt like I was walking through a beautiful fairy tale dream. Hydrangea flowers mark the beginning of summer. It's usually rainy throughout June, but if you're lucky, you can catch a glimpse of these lovely colors in the sunlight. When the height of summer heat hits in July and August, it is brutally hot and humid in Tokyo. It's easily the worst time in this concrete jungle. You'll likely find me giving up plein air for a while and sketching from the comfort of an air-conditioned cafe, sipping on an iced coffee. This past summer, I started a new series where I introduced my favorite hidden gems from a Tokyo neighborhood as painted from a cafe in the area. Still, my preferred summer activity is to escape the suffocating heat of the big cities, hop on a train, and get out into the countryside to sketch somewhere cooler, by the coast or in the mountains. Nagano Prefecture is one of my go-to destinations, with abundant nature only an hour or two from Tokyo. From rolling grasslands to serene forests, there's a variety of scenic spots to get inspired and paint in the wild. The alpine breeze up in the higher elevations is also much more forgiving for sketching. Autumn is hands down my favorite time for painting outdoors, with the colorful foliage being great subjects. It's truly a fun time for playing with colors as an artist. With the spring cherry blossoms, you only get a week of pink flowers before they're gone. It always feels really rushed to capture them in time, but the fall colors last many weeks, and the weather is also crisp and pleasant this time of year, so I get to sketch in a much more relaxed way. Even in the big cities like Tokyo and Osaka, there are a lot of different parks, shrines, and public spaces to enjoy the foliage. From red maple leaves to orange sequoia and yellow ginkgo, I love capturing this gradient of warm, vibrant colors. A personal favorite is this massive and perfectly round ginkgo tree inside the University of Tokyo. It's over 200 years old. Winter is, in my opinion, a painfully underrated season to visit Japan. It's a less popular time with the tourists, but it's actually not that cold, in Tokyo at least. This is also where they go all out with the Christmas decor and illuminations. The weather is almost always sunny and pleasant, and it's surprisingly very doable to sketch outside. The downside of this mild climate is that it almost never snows in the major cities. So to get my winter wonderland fix, I head to Hokkaido, the northernmost island of Japan famous for its snowscapes. There's nothing like seeing those endless snowfields and skiing down its powdery slopes. For me, after a full day of skiing, it's really relaxing to wind down by painting while gazing out into the snow. Now, personally, in this kind of weather, I would generally recommend sketching from the warm comfort of a cafe. That said, this one time I was actually crazy enough to sketch outside in the snow because I was running short on time to catch my flight. What ended up happening was quite magical. My watercolor froze on the page as I was painting, resulting in these beautiful crystallized textures. Capturing the authentic vibe of a place like this is truly the best part of plein air sketching. That was a very brief whirlwind recap of my last 3 years living and sketching across Japan. A quick shameless plug, my art book Japan Diary is available on Etsy. It's a collection of watercolor sketches from my first 2 years in Japan. Next time, I'll be breaking down my travel sketching kit and showing you my on-the-go painting process, so stay tuned and subscribe if I've inspired you to go out and paint. See you later!